It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're moving too slow? Maybe you've been chasing a dream, working on a personal goal, or trying to improve yourself, but progress seems frustratingly sluggish. I know that feeling all too well. There was a time when I decided to take up running, convinced that in a few weeks I'd be sprinting like a pro. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. I was slow, painfully slow. And every time I saw others speeding past me, I felt discouraged. But then I reminded myself, as long as I kept moving, I was still in the race. Welcome. No matter how you arrived here today, whether you're looking for motivation, clarity, or just a moment of encouragement, you've already taken a step in the right direction. Sometimes all we need is a reminder that progress isn't about pace, it's about persistence. So let's take this journey together, one step at a time. And that's what today's message is all about. No matter how slow things seem, the only real failure is stopping altogether. So if you've ever doubted whether your pace is enough, stay with me, because today we're going to break down why steady progress is far more powerful than speed, and how embracing this truth can change your life. Life has a funny way of making us think that speed equals success. We glorify overnight successes, instant gratification, and fast results. We see people seemingly reaching their goals at lightning speed and wonder, why can't I do the same? But here's the truth. The most impactful achievements in life are built over time. Think about nature. A tree doesn't grow overnight. Mountains weren't formed in a day. And even the Grand Canyon took millions of years to become the wonder it is today. Progress isn't about rushing ahead. It's about persistence. Consider an Olympic athlete training for years before ever stepping onto the global stage. The hours of unseen work, the relentless training, the failures, all contribute to their moment of victory. Likewise, your journey may be long and challenging, but every effort you make compounds over time. Now, I want you to think about a time in your life when you kept going, even when things felt unbearably slow. Maybe it was learning a new skill, healing from a setback, or working towards a long-term goal. How did it feel when you finally saw progress? Even small wins matter. And that's the power of moving forward, no matter the speed. Here's a little challenge for you. Imagine you're on a long hike, climbing a steep hill. You're exhausted, your legs are burning, and every step feels like a struggle. You glance ahead and see others breezing past you, and the thought of quitting crosses your mind. But what happens if you stop? You stay stuck exactly where you are. What happens if you take even the smallest step forward? You're still moving, you're still climbing. Eventually, step by step, you reach the top. Life works the same way. It's not about how fast you're moving, it's about the fact that you're still in motion. The problem isn't going slow, the problem is stopping. We often compare our progress to others, measuring our journey by their milestones, but everyone moves at their own pace. Someone may be ahead of you today, but that doesn't mean they didn't struggle before reaching where they are. Growth is non-linear, and the only competition you truly have is with yourself. So, how do we apply this wisdom in our daily lives? Here are 5 key principles to keep in mind. 1. Consistency beats speed. Let's look at some of history's most successful figures. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was finally accepted. Edison made over 1,000 attempts before inventing the light bulb. Neither of them succeeded overnight, but their consistency paid off. No matter how slow your progress, showing up daily will always be more effective than bursts of rapid effort followed by burnout. 2. Small steps lead to big change. Picture a dripping faucet. One tiny drop at a time. It seems insignificant, but over time, those drops fill an entire bucket. Progress works the same way. Whether it's writing a book, learning a language, or starting a new business, tiny, consistent efforts accumulate. So instead of focusing on massive leaps, ask yourself, what's one small step I can take today? 3, patience is a superpower. In today's world, patience is underrated. We expect immediate results and feel frustrated when they don't come. But true success requires patience. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up the next day to check if it's grown. You nurture it, trust the process, and give it time. Your progress works the same way. Trust that every effort you put in is bringing you closer to your goal. 4, momentum is built through action. Think of a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small and slow, but as it keeps rolling, it gains mass and speed. Your progress works the same way. The hardest part is starting. Once you push through those initial slow moments, momentum takes over and progress becomes easier. 5, the journey shapes you more than the destination. Often we get so fixated on where we want to be that we forget the value of the process. Every small step you take builds resilience, character, and experience. The slow journey is what prepares you for long-term success. And remember, failure is only final if you stop trying. If you fall behind, keep moving. If you stumble, get back up. As long as you don't quit, you're still in the game. Now it's time to take action. Progress starts with a single step, no matter how small. What is something you've been putting off because it feels too slow? Maybe it's learning a new skill, starting a project, or working toward a personal goal. Identify one thing you can do today to move forward. Write it down, say it out loud, tell a friend, set a reminder. Whatever you do, make a commitment to yourself that you will take action, even if it's just a small step, because each step builds momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Here's a challenge for you. For the next 30 days, commit to taking one small action towards your goal each day. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be consistent. Keep a journal, track your progress, and celebrate your wins. No matter how minor they may seem, the key is persistence, not perfection. And when doubt creeps in, when you feel like progress is too slow, remind yourself that slow progress is still progress. You are moving forward, and that is what truly matters. Now, let's make this real. What is one thing you will do today to keep going? No excuses, no waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Your path is uniquely yours, and every small step you take is progress. The greatest achievers in history were not the fastest. They were the most resilient. They understood that the journey is where true transformation happens. And embrace your pace. Honor your growth. Keep moving, because every step forward is a testament to your strength and determination. You are capable, you are persistent, and as long as you do not stop, you will reach your destination. No matter where you are in your journey, know this: you are moving forward, and that is enough. Now take that step, because your progress is worth it. Thank you.